Today on the Spiel,
$50 a month, for instance, can be enough to provide an orphan with everything, like all their food.
The sausage is going to absorb a little bit of this, and it's going to add a little bit of texture.
And you press on the garlic like this, and this is how you get all the flavor out.
we joke around and find out where it's at for country music singer-songwriter Dustin Lynch. This is the Spiel.
I'm here today and all I hear is how I'm chasing crazy dreams. They'll see, 'cause I've got perfect songs and melodies just waiting to come out of me, and you'll sing along like, oh, whoa. Fancy words, clever lines and tales that take you back in time, and you'll sing along like, oh, whoa, and they'll know. Everyone will know. They should have believed in me.
Should have believed, baby.
Hey there, welcome to the Spiel, another show, and this is going to blow your mind.
It is?
Yes.
This true story that you have?
Oh, I was talking about the guests today.
Oh, okay. The guests. The guests are pretty darn good.
Oh, I can't wait to. You know, I love the eating segment.
Oh, yes. The kitchen
Spiel it,
segment.
yeah, the
yes.
kitchen.
It's a lot
But
of
no, I've got really, really dry heels. Do you?
Oh my gosh, girl, this is a whole show in itself, okay?
I mean, it's
Ever
bad.
since I had a child, every bit of moisture is removed from my feet, and it's embarrassing, a little scary. You know, when you go and you have a massage or something, somebody gets near the feet, you're like, oh my gosh, please don't, please.
Oh, they're there and they cut their hand.
Yeah, they're like, okay, that's ridiculous. But yeah, what's up?
I don't know. And I love to go barefoot, so it makes it worse.
I do too. I was raised that way.
So
I mean, didn't have shoes for a long, long time. But,
I Googled it. I had enough. I Googled it because I
Okay.
couldn't go to the little pedicure, manicure
you're
people
embarrassed.
because, well, yeah,
it was too much.
And they talking
they would sit
about
there
me.
and shave, and like stuff's flying
They have to-
everywhere.
They would. So I Googled it.
Okay.
And I looked and looked and looked and finally found one that made sense. So
Please
I've been
tell
doing
me,
it.
do you have a cure?
No, but I'm gonna tell you how it went. It was and I had the perfect little pan, you know, it was kind of like
Get a
this.
pan, right.
Yeah, kind of long.
Because I've
and-
tried a lot of things too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very hot water, as hot as you can stand.
Sure.
Okay. And I thought it said 3/4 cup of white vinegar.
Okay.
But after I did it, I looked again.
3 to 4 cups of white vinegar.
No, it was like
3/4 teaspoon.
teaspoons. So
Well,
husband
whatever
goes
it
to
was.
bed. Husband goes to bed. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And I've got my feet in the, you know.
And it's
pickle
not
juice.
doing
Yeah.
a darn
No,
thing.
It's not doing anything. I
Okay.
did it for 20 minutes.
Okay.
And they said one time ought to do it, but if you need to, do it 3 or 4.
Okay.
I've done it 7. Okay.
Okay.
Nothing's happened. Okay. But something did happen when I went to bed the first
Oh boy,
night.
he's like,
No, he said, Julie, it's dark in there. Julie. And I said, what? And he goes, why are you eating pickles?
oh my, and it was your feet.
It's my feet. I'm not eating pickles. It's my feet. I get,
You know, that's so interesting that you lead. I mean, was that it? We don't have a cure? Is that
There's
what
no
I'm
cure,
understanding? There's no
no.
cure. If
There's
you
no
know
cure.
something, please write into us. I mean, I'll give you my email
Please.
address. It's Angie@Spielon.com. Stacy normally receives stuff for us, but no,
Yeah.
I think that's important.
Isn't that important?
That is important. and
Because
it's-
you know what? We went through Christmas. It's winter time-ish.
Oh,
and
it's gonna
summer's
get even-
coming.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I tell you what, sometimes mine even get this crack.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Mine
and then it
too.
hurts.
It hurts to
And then
walk
you
on
have
it.
to put like Neosporin or something on your feet just so
And
you
you
can
would
put your
think
shoes on.
Neosporin would maybe make it a little soft.
Yeah, it's not cool.
No.
It is not.
So
it's
I was
really a
hoping you
problem.
would have an answer.
No, I don't, but I have answers for other things. You ready for this?
Yeah.
I like to take screenshots of things that interest me from time to time, and there was this old article, and it just looked at some.
That's really
some-
weird-looking
It
picture.
is. This is cucumbers. Okay, we're going to talk about some of the healing
Yeah, but
effects
wait,
of
go to this picture.
Well, it's just talking about our digestive system there. I mean, it is a little
it's a
random
woman
picture.
from the-
We'll show you. we'll bring it up on the screen there. But cucumbers contain lots of water, but are also loaded with various beneficial nutrients that can improve hydration. We probably just need to eat more cucumbers. Fights diabetes, promotes kidney health, relieves muscle pain, softens your hair and nails, maybe the heels, I don't know, and improves digestion and blood pressure.
You know what? That's awesome.
Isn't it? Let's try that.
Okay.
We'll try that. We'll come back. Maybe we'll just rub the cucumber right on there. And then again, Sean's going to be like, honey,
Julie,
are you making pickles in bed tonight?
Are you making pickles? It was the funniest thing.
Listen to this. Look at this. Did you know you can use cucumber slices to help with bad breath?
No, but you put them on your eyes. You ever done that at a spa?
Oh, and it helps to relieve the, yeah, I don't know if that really works.
It does.
Okay.
It does.
But here you hold a slice of cucumber on the roof of your mouth.
Okay.
With your tongue for 90 seconds, and the photochemical kills the bacteria that causes bad breath.
That's crazy.
Look at Stace. Stace is intrigued. She's like,
that
oh my
cool?
gosh, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try that.
That is
just
so
a
cool.
cucumber slice on the roof of the mouth with the tongue, 90 seconds, kills, it's like a photochemical thing they call it. Kills the bacteria, bad breath is gone.
That's great.
You're gonna smell like you're getting ready to make the dill pickles that, ultimately, yeah.
Well, if you run across that on the heel thing,
Okay.
don't do that method. It just doesn't work.
does
And
not
again,
work.
please let us know if something works for you.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, great show. Should we jump right in?
Let's do it.
All right, we'll be right back.
Coming up on the Spiel.
$50 a month, for instance, can be enough to provide an orphan with everything, like all their food, shelter, clothing, medical care, education. So even doing a little bit here over there is like a world of difference.
Yeah.
And later in the show,
And we're going to learn how to make biscuits and gravy the restaurant way. I want this and this and this and
It's
this.
all good.
Yes.
It's all good.
Boy.
Okay.
So
It's your most valuable resource. Nearly everyone is trying to save it, but sharing it with others makes for a wise investment. We all know how valuable time is. That's why we work to ensure your time goes farther and counts for more. More for our students, our families, business owners, entrepreneurs, our communities, to save you even more time. Because at the Bank of Heron, it's not just a bank, it's a relationship.
Isn't it amazing how a bike ride through the woods can make you feel like a kid again? Winding through Shawnee Forest Country is a 45-mile trail made of crushed limestone and pure adventure. Follow an old train route as it winds its way deep into a mountain tunnel, through the woods and scenic countryside, even across bridges built in an era when narrow-gauge rail cars carried passengers over the foothills. You can explore one part of the Tunnel Hill Trail at a time, or brave the whole trip if you are a serious rider. When you can find a ride that's just your speed and leave your cares behind, that's how you'll know you're in Shawnee Forest Country. To find out more, visit southernmostillinois.com.
My name is Terry Roger Smith. I am a PA, and I'll be practicing in Christopher. Well, I'm family practice, meaning I treat everything from 3 months old to the end. I think the biggest thing with me that you'll find is I'm a patient advocate, and I'm very much for the patient making their decisions because ultimately it's their body.
Visit any one of our 11 locations in Southern Illinois. Log on to our website, crhpc.org.
And welcome back to the Spiel. You know, when we have anything about children, helping children, it just warms my heart, and I love segments like this. Today we have Ryan Edwards, and he is the Assistant Director at For Kids' Sake. And wow,
What a great story.
what a great story.
We know that there are needs here in the country. We see it, and it's highly publicized at times, but sometimes you forget those corners of the world that desperately need help. And you guys have found a remarkable way to provide that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, one of my favorite things about working at For Kids' Sake is fundraising here can have a really enormous impact over there.
Sure.
So $50 a month, for instance, can be enough to provide an orphan with everything, like all their food, shelter, clothing, medical care, education. So even doing a little bit here over there is like a world of difference.
Yeah.
And here's what I like. We'll get to these little children here in our area that's making these incredible crafts for an art show, but they're learning how to help little kids.
That's a big part of it.
That's huge.
Yeah, a big mission, a big part of our art auction is it's kids helping kids. So kids here make artwork knowing that the funds raised from the silent auction will help kids their same age in Bangladesh.
That's awesome.
You know what, I want to talk about this brochure. I asked you about these pretty women here on the cover, and you told me, what's her name?
Abeda.
Abeda. She was just wandering the streets, about 7 years old, dirty clothes, no food, and just had no place to go. And she lived in the...
Yeah, she's, so what happened was her family ran a fishing business that went under, and they didn't have any means to take care of them. So the kids were kind of left without the basic needs.
Right.
So she came in with her sister. She was just 7 or 8 years old, and she's been living at her dorm since then. And part of what makes our girls' dorm awesome is we make sure that all our girls have the chance to finish high school.
Awesome.
So she's getting ready to graduate high school soon, and has been there for now nearly 10 years.
So decades, in action and proving effective. You guys have some wonderful success stories. You talked about a graduate, now a doctor. I mean, that's impressive.
Thank you. Yeah, that's actually one of my favorite stories. It's a young boy named Raheem. He came into our orphanage at just 8 years old. He didn't have anyone to take care of him. But as soon as he had everything he needed, he really thrived. He graduated high school at the top of his class and then went on to medical school afterwards. And now he is back working at the orphanage he grew up in. He has a clinic outside. The rent goes towards kids who are in the same situation that he's in. He actually helps treat some of them. He's really kind of working with the program that helped him get to where he is.
Talk about giving back.
Yes.
That's awesome.
You know what, you talked about also the kids coming to the orphanage. Do the workers there go look for them, or are they knocking on your door? How are they getting in?
There's an application process because what happens is there are unfortunately some kids who have parents that can take care of them, but they still want to offload the kids because they know they have a better chance at a better education in our program. I mentioned our schools are top ranked. But the need is still great. And so if we assess that the need is there and there is no one to take care of them really, then we find a way to bring them in.
That's awesome.
So people want to help and they want to get involved. Talk about the Stained Glass Initiative. What's happening there with this?
Yeah, so we do two main fundraisers. We do a superhero 5K in the fall and an art show in the spring.
Okay.
And as part of the art show, we do stained glass workshops every fall.
Okay.
It started as we had a professional stained glass artist who was a donor, and he was really into it and wanted to help out. So he would donate the glass, oversee the workshop.
Nice.
As years went on, we learned how to put on the workshop ourselves. So the kids get to come in, they get to pick everything. They get to pick which colors they want to do. They get to pick the shapes, whether it's opaque, whether it's a stained glass like this or a mosaic like Gabriella's.
Very nice. Very nice.
And the kids that come and do the artwork, they're from our community.
Yes.
And how do they know about this? I mean, I'm sure you could get a lot more involved.
We're actually, to do these workshops effectively, we can really only take between 10 and 15 kids at a time.
Okay.
So we've come to the point where now they fill it pretty quickly. But like Gabriella here, her family was looking for something to do on a weekend, and they looked up stuff to do in Carbondale and found our stained glass workshop as something to come in. So she walked in super confident, filled out her form with all her contact information, and started to make this piece, which she titled Pink Sky.
Nice.
And so this will be up for silent auction, and all the proceeds will go help a kid Gabriella's age in Bangladesh.
Fabulous.
That is amazing.
Fabulous.
And it looks like she just had an incredible time.
Oh yeah,
Look at the
it's
smile.
a blast.
And other donors, there are ways that you can participate outside of the art fair. You can go on your website, which is...
It's forkidssake.net.
Okay. And we really like those who agree to be a long-time donor.
Partner.
Yes, we call it our friend program.
Okay.
So when you agree to be a friend of For Kids Sake, you want to show that by making a monthly donation.
Okay.
And you can set it up so it's automatic. It's painless for a lot of people, really. But it's an easy way to stay engaged and stay in touch and make sure that you're supporting the kids year-round.
And you keep them updated on what's happening at the orphanages and that type of thing?
Yeah, as soon as we have any project updates, like a new addition to a school or hygiene kits go out, we keep everyone in
Very nice.
in touch.
Well, bless you. It's fabulous work that you're doing. You guys keep up the effort, and thanks for sharing the story.
Yeah, thank
it's
you.
great. We do appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks, Ryan.
And we'll be right back.
Coming up next on The Spiel.
The sausage is going to absorb a little bit of this, and it's going to add a little bit of texture to the sausage. It gives it a soft, melt in your mouth kind of flavor.
Oh, wow.
Coming up later in the show.
They tried to stop us, but we kept on moving. We knew what your purpose.
I had tried dentures and they were not successful.
For people that have lost their teeth and are frustrated with wearing dentures, we have new methods and techniques to give people basically a third set of teeth.
When you have an extraction or an implant put in, your first thought is, that's going to hurt. I was completely comfortable through this. Dr. Hughes and his staff, they are wonderful.
That's a life-changing event for many, many people, and it's something that we do here on a daily basis at Hughes Dental Arts Center.
Hidden beneath the canopy of Shawnee Forest Country exists a world left over from ancient times, where a sandstone fortress shelters a secret spring, and the brave of heart can scale the Devil's Backbone. Hike trails from the valley bottom up to the canyon ridge for unbelievable views of the forest below. Or swim in the clear, rocky waters of Bellsmith Springs. With more than 280,000 acres of Shawnee Forest Country, the only question is, what will you explore?
After the military, I reached out to Three Rivers and I wanted to get my education rolling. When I first started and made the decision to continue my education, I was a nervous wreck. And the biggest thing was how you pay for it. They made sure I was taken care of. They made the paperwork smooth and easy. Said, hey, Jeff, just bring it in, we'll work it out. But you're not a number at Three Rivers. They're really into your situation. They make it okay for you to be a student. What do you need personally? Next thing you know, I'm starting at the hospital doing clinicals and in and out of these doors with Poplar Bluff Regional Medical Center. And they continue to just kind of foster that relationship, clinical hours, school hours, and the next thing you know, that's where I am.
To find out more about the Spiel or even watch past episodes, visit spielon.com.
And we are spieling it in our HIW kitchen. That's Home Improvement Warehouse, brought to you by Prairie Farms.
And
Super
we're going to
excited.
learn how to make biscuits and gravy the restaurant way with Brian from Harbaugh's.
Yay.
How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Good.
Good. Happy to be here.
Yes. Thanks for being here.
Good,
you know
good.
what?
Good.
I want this and this and this and
It's
this.
all good.
Yes.
It's all good.
Boy.
Okay.
So today, yeah.
First of all, Harbaugh's has been around for, I mean, you guys are almost 2 decades. Was it 2000?
It was. So we're 19 years this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
In
so
Carbondale, Illinois, on the strip,
on
like
the strip,
right there in the heart of it all.
right across from the university.
You guys have some great offerings. Is corned beef hash like a specialty over
It is.
there?
We make our corned beef in-house. We do the
Oh.
brisket and roast it in the oven and hand cut it, and it's wonderful.
Okay.
Crisp it up in the skillet.
Okay.
Yeah, so-
It's definitely an experience.
It
I mean,
is.
you do have the mismatched coffee cups and stuff
We
when
do.
you come to visit
Explain.
too.
Yes.
Explain that.
Well, Harbaugh is kind of an eclectic place, so
Yes.
everything is mismatched.
Yes.
Our coffee mugs, our chairs, our tables. We have lots of eclectic art as well, and it's just a down-home, easy-feeling place. And
It definitely works. And you're supporting the arts at the same time.
We are, indeed.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, well, we do
All
have
right.
to dive right in.
We're really
because-
hungry.
Yeah, we are.
All right, so today we're making sausage gravy,
Okay.
classic way. This is pretty much how we make it in the restaurant, though we make it in much larger batches than what I'm going to show you today.
Okay.
So I'm going to
Can you
start
do
my
that?
oven.
You know how to make a little bit?
I do know how to make it a little bit, thanks to my mom.
Yeah.
So we're going to start with a iron skillet, which is what I prefer if I'm at home, but any heavy-duty skillet will actually do.
Okay.
So we want to start the skillet on a medium heat.
Okay.
What I'm going to start with here is I have 2 pounds of country sausage, but any sausage will do. If you don't have one of these are great little tools.
Oh.
This is a nice little smasher for the meats.
I love that.
Where do you
use
get
it.
the smasher?
You know, you can buy these now all over, even in your local stores and
That's
whatnot.
Really?
And
Never seen
you
one.
can do it with stewed tomatoes. These things are great. Non-stick skillets.
Is it like sharp on the? is it
It's sharp enough, but it won't cut you.
Okay.
It's a little easier than using a spoon or a
I
spatula.
love how you start with a lot of sausage. I
We
mean, that's in
Harbaughs
excess of a pound.
love
Yeah,
our
that's
sausage in the gravy.
I'm trying to think
good.
of the milk and the
So
gravy.
this is a
Exactly.
pound and a half of sausage
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Most people probably only use a pound for
Sure.
this size skillet. I'm using a pound and a half.
That's awesome.
So this takes a few minutes to brown, and we're going to want to make this. We want this to brown completely before we start any
Sure.
other process.
The biscuits, do you make those from scratch?
Yes.
Oh, you do?
Uh-oh, look at him. He's like, yes, like it's grueling.
Are you married?
I love and hate things. I am. Yes.
And do they cook?
No, because I'm the one that does all the cooking mostly.
Gosh, they're a lucky person.
I know.
Wow.
Sometimes I could use the help.
Biscuits are an anomaly. They're tough to make look pretty, and if you did that, you did a great
They
job.
are tough, and they're not always as pretty as that.
Okay.
It really does depend. Our biscuits can be a little bit flat or a little too fluffy sometimes. That's the challenge of biscuits.
Okay. What is the key to making them rise like that?
You know, it really is just the balance of making your spot-on recipe.
Okay.
If you have too much flour or if you don't have enough, that's where you start really going a little bit of awry.
Okay. Now, from start to finish, what are we looking at time-wise?
It doesn't, well, it kind of does depend a little bit once you put your liquid in, because
Okay.
it does sometimes vary depending on the weather outside, the temperature, and things of that nature.
Got it.
But really, you brown your sausage 10 minutes, probably another 15 to 20 once you add your liquid into the sausage.
Okay.
So it actually goes pretty quick. One big major key thing, though, is that you always want to add a warm liquid to your gravy. You do not want to start with cold milk
Okay.
or cold stock or whatever you're making in terms of gravy. You want to start with a warm, almost steaming liquid.
Interesting.
If it's cold, the whole process of this, it won't thicken as well with a cold liquid. You need to keep a constant temperature, more or less, at a higher temperature, and you add the liquid slowly so that you're not lowering the temperature as
That
it
makes
cooks.
sense.
I knew that.
Yeah.
I did
so
not.
that's kind of an important key. So what I've done here, my mom used to always leave the milk out on the counter for like 3 hours. And we'd be sitting there, and of course, you know, you kind of get worried about it. Like, is that going to be okay? She's like, it's fine. But what I did here was a little trick, is I put the milk in the microwave for about 3 minutes. This is 2 cups of milk, and it has just a little bit of steam coming off. I don't want it to be curdled. I don't want to cook it. I just want it to be warm.
Sure.
Another thing you can do, which I brought here, which we do not do at the restaurant, but I think a lot of people like doing at home.
Oh, Angie will love it.
You make it a little bit spicier if you like, with a little bit of red chili flake. And so this is what I added at this point. So my next guy, what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna add butter to fortify the oil.
Okay.
And
Makes
what this is
everything
gonna do is add the oil to it and give me the exact ratio I need for my roux.
Okay.
So
What is that, 2 tablespoons?
This is exactly 2 tablespoons, and that's important because there is a ratio that is used in all gravies, and it's basically a 2-2-2 ratio. Which that means is it's 2 tablespoons of fat to 2 tablespoons of flour to 2 cups of your liquid.
Okay, that's easy.
That's as easy. So you can do 1-1-1, 3-3-3, whatever the volume is, you can adjust it. When I add my flour, I'm gonna sprinkle it kind of evenly over. The sausage is going to absorb a little bit of this, and it's gonna add a little bit of texture to the sausage. It gives it a soft, melt in your mouth kind of flavor.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so I've got my 2 cups of milk here, which is warm. And what I want to do here is I want to add this slowly. The reason why we're adding bits at a time is really to keep the temperature up. We don't want to cool this down too much. All right, so I think we're pretty much close to being ready. I'm going to turn this off. This is when we want to add our salt and pepper.
Okay.
All right. Again, it's to taste. This is sea salt I've got here, and then just fresh cracked pepper. And we're there.
Okay, let's serve it up.
All right, so we're gonna ladle.
So exciting. Little taste test.
On this side?
Oh yeah. You ready?
There you go.
It smells delicious. First test.
Looks delicious.
Oh my.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's
and
amazing.
it's simple. I think people don't realize really how simple gravy
Simple,
can be.
delicious.
Stay to the rules. 222. You're there.
Wow.
Makes you feel good. Harbaugh's Cafe, Carbondale, Illinois. If you haven't checked it out, please do. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much,
Awesome.
ladies.
All right,
Appreciate
we'll be
it.
right back.
Coming up on the Spiel. And later in the show,
Your songs are sexy. You know, it sounds like you're singing to every gal out there.
Oh, I thought he was singing to me on the way.
Yeah, I know.
See, I'm doing good then.
You did good.
At the Bank of Heron, we know that between family and work, it can be a challenge to find the time to take care of things like going to the bank. And really, what you need is a way to do your banking on the go. Well, we've got good news. With the Bank of Heron mobile banking app, you can manage debit cards, find bank locations, monitor account activity, even make a deposit. Just a few of the ways our mobile banking app can save you a trip to the bank. We'd love for you to come see us, but now you don't have to. The Bank of Heron. It's not just a bank, it's mobile banking.
Someone said, to find a man's true character, play golf with him. Likewise, to experience the true character of the region, you should play its golf courses. From the old oaks of Crab Orchard Golf Club to the hills of Kokopelli, across the shores of Pine Lakes to the links at Stardust. Find a challenging and diverse range of play that you can only experience when you visit SI.
Serving you since 1966, Larry's Trailer Sales invites you to come RVing with us, visiting popular destinations throughout Southern Illinois. Little Grassy Campground, Devil's Kitchen Lake, Bald Knob Cross. With hundreds of travel trailers, fifth wheels, and motorhomes, Larry's Trailer Sales is also a leader in parts and service, even providing roadside assistance. Home of RV Warranty Forever, Larry's Trailer Sales, just off 148 in Mulkeytown, Illinois, and online at larrystrailersales.com.
we love making new friends. Visit us online at facebook.com/Spiel On. The Spiel presents You're On, 100% original new music.
Hi, my name is Jaron Lee Roe, and this is my song, Give It a Try. Hope you guys enjoy it.
We
You're watching The Spiel. If you've got stuff that needs storage, call the region's premier builder of storage buildings. From pre-built to custom-built buildings made to last a lifetime. K&K Portable Buildings. Visit kkportablebuildings.com.
Introducing the all-new Legence Bank app.
We really try to be on the cutting edge.
With all the conveniences you already love, like 24/7 access, account transactions, online bill pay, but now with even more powerful tools like mobile deposit for true banking on the go, Spin, making person-to-person payments easy, and smart tools like Go Focus to help you visualize your financial profile and plan for the future.
Our app is very popular.
It's the next best thing to banking with us in person. Download the Legence Bank app from the App Store or Google Play.
I'm Krista Pesca. I have joined Christopher Rural Health. I was born and raised here in Southern Illinois on a farm, and I've been here practicing now for approximately 16 years, and I see people of all ages. My main approach is I just treat people like family. I mean, I would treat them just like I would treat my mother or father.
At CRHPC Community Health Centers, we strive to give excellent care to patients in all the communities we serve. Let us be your medical home.
These days, video is everywhere. TVs, computers, even your phone. With so many ways to use video to reach your potential audience, it's become an important part of doing business. If you like the commercials you've seen during the Spiel, and if your business could benefit from a creative approach to telling your story, with attention-grabbing visuals and thoughtfully executed scripts, perhaps it's time you give Growing Media a call. We'd love to hear from you. You're watching The Spiel.
Jaron Lee Roe, you are on. How does it feel?
It feels great.
It does. You know what? You're a special talent. You have a way to take us back to like the 80s, you know, those hairband days. Is that what you're going for?
A little bit. I'm trying to keep it something old with something modern. I'm trying to fuse the two. I like to, what I call genre bend.
Genre bend.
I love that. That's a new term.
Yeah.
How old were you when you got this urge to start playing that guitar? And you're self-taught, right?
Yeah,
Wow.
14. My uncle started helping me to get started. He showed me like some chords and like some runs and stuff. He showed me like Oh Pretty Woman and stuff like that, and he helped me get going too.
So all that music behind there is you too, right? Okay.
Yeah, I love that song.
You want to go with it?
You know what? Y'all didn't see this, but he did this incredible Sweet Child of Mine riff.
Oh. Your mom talked about actually singing to you, maybe gospel music, before giving birth. And your name, Jaron, there's a musical reference there.
It means to sing.
So you were destined from the womb.
I guess so.
That's awesome.
Crazy.
Yeah. So you got your own website.
JaronLeeRoe.com.
Jaron Lee Roe. Okay.
I learned computer coding and I coded it myself.
Is there anything you don't that you can't teach yourself? Or he goes, yeah, I'm self-taught.
Do you dance?
Not really.
You look a little afraid of that question there. Facebook, do people need to follow you there, or where would you like them to go?
I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
You're all over the place.
At Jaron Lee Roe.
Okay.
It's all at Jaron Lee Roe.
Jaron, what's the future going to hold? Where are you going to go with this?
I'm hoping to take it as far as I can.
As an artist or a player?
I'm wanting to get signed to a record label. Okay. And maybe even, I want to do my own music, obviously, but I'd like to even produce other people as well.
That's great.
Awesome. Yeah, that's really
You're
good.
amazing.
Very talented young man. We appreciate you coming by. Absolutely. And we'll be right back.
The Spiel, Saturdays at 11 on Fox 23.
We can all agree that time is by far our most valuable resource. The pace of life today makes saving time more important than ever. With the Bank of Heron new mobile app, you can deposit checks, transfer funds, or keep track of transactions and balances all from your phone. Use your Bank of Heron debit card with the new mobile app and save even more time for the things that matter most. Available now. Download on Apple Store or Google Play. The Bank of Heron. It's not just a bank, it's a relationship.
Every day, more women are choosing Heartland Women's Healthcare to get the best care for themselves and their babies. It's because we are moving care forward with innovations like an ultrasound at every visit, a USB bracelet to keep your medical records close, and more than 45 practicing doctors on staff. Last year alone, Heartland Women's Healthcare delivered 5,000 more reasons you should see us too. Taking care of women and their babies. Heartland Women's Healthcare.
Hi, Chef Rob here, bringing you a protein-packed quick breakfast to take on the go. First, we take about a half cup of oats and a cup of Prairie Farms whole milk. And a little bit of brown sugar. You can white sugar or your favorite sweetening packet, whatever you prefer. Cap it up, swirl it a bit, stick it in your refrigerator for overnight. Then next day, you have instant breakfast to go in your cup holder. I like to put a little walnuts and a little bit of raisins in mine. There you have protein-packed instant breakfast. Check out our website at prairiefarms.com.
My name is Jeffrey Hampton. I started at Three Rivers in 2009 and I graduated in 2012 from the nursing program. Started working here in 2012 as well and been here ever since. I'm the charge nurse of the Poplar Bluff Regional Medical Center ER department. Every single day we get the opportunity to reach out and change someone's life. And to be able to try to turn that around for them, you're going to be fine and we're here with you every step of the way. That's what means the most to me. It really set me up to be where I am today. People at Three Rivers told me it's never too late to start.
You're watching The Spiel.
Hi, I'm Chef Lasse Sorensen, and I'm going to have some basic lessons for you, and we'll start with a pepper. If you want to cook with peppers, this is a great way to just get rid of all the stuff on the inside. And then we can then slice rings if you want to, or smaller pieces, julienne for stir fry. That would work too. Then I'm going to show you something else. Fresh garlic. A lot of people like to buy garlic already chopped. So fresh garlic is so much better. So what we're going to do with the fresh garlic is, in order for the oils not to go to waste and soak into your cutting board and it's going to be hard to clean, this is a trick that us professionals use to make sure we get everything out of the garlic. We take some kosher salt, that's what I prefer, and then we'll cut the garlic a little bit. All this oil that's coming out of the garlic, the salt will pick that up right away. Then what you do, you take your knife and you press on the garlic like this, and this is how you get all the flavor out. And then also incorporate into the food where you don't have chunks of garlic that is unpleasant. And you can use it now that it's ready to go. So we'll put it here, so when later on I'm using garlic in whatever I'm cooking, I just take that right there and can put it in, and it's perfect. And remember, food is a peacemaker. Every time you eat, nobody has to argue because we all love the same thing, the food, and it's an act of kindness to cook for other people. So remember to go home and do that.
When you have questions about your pregnancy, you shouldn't have to wait for answers. That's why the Patient Support Center at Heartland Women's Healthcare handles more than 6,000 calls per week. Our patients can talk directly with a live nurse to get questions answered by a qualified professional. Patients can even use the Heartland Women's Healthcare app to get answers, pay a bill, or make their next appointment. When our patients have questions, we have a team dedicated to finding answers. Heartland Women's Healthcare.
Switching your account from one bank to another can be a hassle. Farmers State Bank wants to make life easy for our customers. With our MyFSB Switch Kit, we can help make the transition to a new account quick and easy. Come into one of our convenient locations and our staff is here to assist you. And with our new website and mobile-friendly banking, we are continuing the Farmers State Bank tradition of service.
No one will work harder or care more for you.
Visit myfsb.com.
You're watching The Spiel.
What's up, everybody? It's Dustin Lynch, and you are watching The Spiel.
Now say, I like Julie more.
Oh, hush.
And I like Julie a whole lot more.
We're going to take you back scenes.
What's up, everybody? It's Dustin Lynch.
Music.
Sawyer Brown.
My first day.
I'm Jason Pinkston, and this is your Backstage Pass. We joke around and find out where it's at for country music singer-songwriter Dustin Lynch.
Hey, welcome to the Spiel.
It's going to be here.
It's right here.
Yes.
Right here. We're just spieling it.
This is the Spiel.
Yeah.
And if you forget who you are, I want you to turn around because
There's your name, right there.
right there it is.
Well, I haven't dug into the cooler yet, so I'm good.
You see better when you're in the cooler?
Do I see better?
Yeah. You said I haven't dug into the cooler to.
I don't know about see better. I dance better.
Do you?
Yeah, oh yeah.
About to show you one hell of a night.
What was it? People Country? Sexiest country star?
Yeah.
What was that about? I mean,
I don't know what that's about.
I mean, I agree.
I guess
but
somebody paid the right person. I don't know. That made Mom proud.
I bet.
She bought my hometown out of magazines when that came out.
I bet she bought everyone
Yeah.
a magazine, right?
She did. I think they'll probably, stocking stuffers again this Christmas. Or something.
Are you doing what you're supposed to do? You love what you're
Yes, yeah, I'm living I mean, this is what I've always dreamed of doing. And I don't get to work anymore.
Yeah.
So, I just wake up and have fun making music and living my dreams and setting new goals and trying to accomplish those.
Can't get you out of my head, girl. Can't get you out of my head. The way you color up my world, I'm seeing red.
Your songs are sexy. It sounds like you're singing to every gal out there.
Oh, I thought he was singing to me on the way.
Yeah, I know.
See, I'm doing good then.
You did
Awesome.
good.
I mean, when you're writing, are you just thinking about connectability, or what is it that are you really just very sexual?
Well, it's funny you say that because I look back at the songs we've recorded for this next album that I'm working on, and it is very sexy so far.
You're wrong.
But no, I think, for me, love's a universal language.
Sure.
No matter where you are in the world, we've all, had our hearts broke or fell in love or fallen out of love. So, it's great to sing songs like that in our live show because I'm single. I get to flirt with the girls in the crowd. That's fun with them.
That's awesome. I heard the best compliment the other day that you could ever get, and that was the heir to George Strait's throne. How about
I tell you, that's pretty heavy.
That's some big shoes.
I mean, that's big.
Huge shoes.
I think I would have that on the board, like blow it up, big.
Yeah, I will say that is
That's a great compliment.
That's probably one of the coolest ones I've ever got, and I guess that's why I continue to wake up every morning, try to write a great song, and stay in shape and put on the best show I can put on.
I hear a lot of traditional sounds with your music. Is that what you grew up on? Is that what you?
I did. Yeah, I grew up with George Strait. He and Alan Jackson and Garth Brooks are really the reason I picked a guitar up when I was that tall. And wanted to, try and play and sing. And,
Okay, let's stop right there because you said at 4 you picked the guitar up and it's what you wanted. But then medical school got in there somewhere. Was mom and dad going, no, put the guitar down. Let's return
They
to
were
reality,
not.
right?
Yeah, when I told them I was going to postpone med school to try the singing thing, they weren't happy about it.
How do they feel now?
They love
They're
it.
pretty happy.
Yeah.
She has stocking stuffers.
Yeah, exactly. They have a son-in-law that's a doctor, so I guess
There you go.
They got their wish with him, but no, they're happy that I'm living my dream, and there was a few long, hard years in Nashville.
What'd you do? They all get there and they're waiters or they're bartenders.
Well, I cut grass for a living, believe it or not.
There you go.
Is that
And I really enjoyed it. There's something therapeutic about showing up to a house that's a wreck and then fixing it.
That's
so,
right.
That was
Does any
fun.
of your clients come out to the shows?
Oh yeah, yeah. Even when I gave that up, I went and used my science degree at an environmental lab, and even my boss from that job comes out and visits. He loves the Grand Ole Opry, so he'll come out every now and then.
Could you make the shrubs look like animals? Were you that
Edward
good?
Oh no.
No, you were not. Okay.
But I was pretty good at striping yards.
Oh,
that's a talent.
That is an art.
That is
absolutely.
Right.
How do you do it? Is it a raised
It's just
lift?
a mower.
At the Spiel, it's about
exclusivity and giving people something they haven't gotten anywhere else. So just
Give us
one
a
little
nugget.
thing about you, little
A little nugget no one else
no
knows.
one else
No one
knows.
else knows.
I have to pee right now.
I love that.
That's cute. I mean,
I mean, there you go.
Well, we're going to hurry this along. Okay. Crunchy or creamy?
Ooh,
let's see.
crunchy.
Haggard or Jones?
Haggard.
Okay. Well, you're fast
Wow,
on
he
that.
just
Yeah.
Mexican or Italian?
Mexican.
Same
Okay.
way.
This
Yes.
is the big one. Look in my eyes.
Okay.
Ready?
Uh-oh.
And you've been asked this before, I'm sure.
Oh,
Boxers or briefs?
Briefs.
Boy, that was quick. You're just
Briefs?
quick.
Got to keep everything. You know, I mean, look at these jeans.
I mean,
Come on.
those
You
jeans-
can't
that-
stuff boxers and jeans like this.
yeah, that's an art form right
I'm
there.
thinking
That's-
right now there is no boxer briefs because I don't
That's
see that
good.
line.
It doesn't have to cost a thing to do a random act of kindness.
These are for you, Mama.
So divided in this country right now, and it needs to stop. This eye for an eye leaves everyone blind. Love one another and let that define us as a nation. Farmers State Bank, no one serves you better.
The game of golf. There's something about the mix of a challenging course and the great outdoors. Maybe that's what makes Shawnee Forest Country an ideal place to hit the links. When you can play around on a world-class course surrounded by the splendor of the Shawnee National Forest, well, it doesn't get any more special than that. And when it's time to tee up, an experienced player knows to look beyond the flag. Because the number on your scorecard doesn't mean as much as the memories you make here. Find challenging play, breathtaking views, and so much more. Visit southernmostillinois.com.
You know what? Do I have sausage in
You
my
have a
teeth?
little bit of gravy dribbling like right there.
That was
so good.
amazing.
It was
Amazing.
very good. And you know what? It's good to change up our musical segments from time to time. What did he call it? Genre bending?
Yeah,
Is that what it was?
genre bending.
That
was
is
great.
a new term that you heard.
I think
right
he
here.
made that up.
Yeah.
I don't think it's out there yet.
He's smart. He's smart. What? Jaron Lee Roe. That's the name
Jaron
of the
Lee.
Jaron Lee Roe. He likes you to say all three.
Jaron Lee Roe.
That's it.
So if you want to look him up, it's
Look him up.
R-O-E.
There it is.
All right.
You know, sometimes do you like brain teasers?
Oh, yeah.
You do?
I get him every time.
All right, think about this one. You ready? Your fingers have what? Fingertips, right? But your toes don't have toe tips, right?
Mine do.
Yet you can tiptoe, but you can't tip finger.
This is too hard. You know what? I didn't come on the show to think today. Wow. That's
Rob liked that. That was a mind bender.
Give me
right
another
there.
bender.
Well, I don't have it. I have to prepare.
Oh, I thought you
I have to. I don't
It
have
took
a list.
you all week.
I saved that one
to
for you.
Wow, to find
You
that
have
one.
fingertips, but you don't have
Toe
toe
tips.
tips. But yet you tiptoe and you don't tip finger.
That's good.
That's
great. That's perfect.
People are left scratching their heads, going, you know, I don't know if I'll watch this show again. I might.
I just want to talk to the audience real quick.
Okay.
I don't know.
No.
It's
No.
okay if you didn't
No.
get it either.
It's okay.
It's
okay. Sometimes I can be a little heady, like, you know. Right
Did you get it right away? I mean, did it kind of make sense?
Did not, no.
Okay.
And it
'Cause
really
you're
didn't
blonde.
resonate.
Ooh.
Did you really?
Can we cut that part?
Did you really? That was so nice of you. That was so nice. I thought you were looking at some things earlier, like a brain teaser or some jokes, or no?
No.
You didn't have anything like that?
What are you doing
You want to hide
now?
your cord?
What are you doing to
You need
me?
to hide your cord. Okay. Anybody got anything like maybe a word?
How about a
normally like
word,
to
Rob?
define. We like to give people.
No, you didn't like any of my words last time.
I did not like your words last time.
Stace,
Okay.
can you get us a word?
Get us. Genre bending.
Is
All
it
right,
genre or
well,
genre?
I think it's people say genre, right?
Genre.
Genre is what like it's many facets of music. The genre you choose.
Oh yeah, it's
and
all of
then
them.
to
any
bend
of them.
it, it's like maybe incorporate a little bit of this into this and what?
Yeah, he was amazing. I thought maybe it was like bending the notes because he was.
He was good.
He was really good.
Very good.
Did you like that note, Jason?
That was
You gotta go like this.
sounded exactly the same.
It did.
It sounded spot on. All right, we got to get out of here. Okay,
All
you
right.
ready? Genre
Bending. Four, baby.
Okay.
Genre
Ding. There it is.
Ding.
Sometimes
Gone.
it's easy. Sometimes, we don't want to be, if we're going to be pretty heady in the whole tiptoe and toe tipping thing.
Wow. Folks, I promise you,
Yeah.
those will never come back up.
Yeah, it won't. All right, until next time.
You are the one that I've been looking for, and you are the one that I've been waiting for, and you are so beautiful to me, more than my eyes can see. You are like a beautiful rose that always shows true beauty. I love you, pretty lady, my baby, sweet lady. I love everything about you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I love your beautiful eyes. Girl, they make me hypnotized, and I love your porcelain skin. Girl, you are the sweetest sin, and you are so beautiful to me, more than my eyes can see. You are like a beautiful rose that always shows true beauty. I love you, pretty lady, my baby,
Hey, don't fill my stepmom up.
I'm just fixing the microphone.
Okay, so we have a setup of 3 cameras right now. We have this one, and then there's one hiding behind that light over there.
Kids because they know they have a better chance at a better education with that program. Hi, I'm Ryan Edwards. I'm the Assistant Director at For Kids Sake, and I'm really excited to be with Angie and Julia on the Spiel.
Boom.
Hi, my name is Jaron Lee Roe, and I'm thrilled to be on the Spiel.
Heck yeah.
Hey, I'm Swoboda. I'm here from Harbaugh's Cafe in Carbondale, Illinois, and I'm excited to be here on Spiel.
Boom, there you go.
All right.
Sweet.